Okay, we have a video here. Chinese fork carb failure. And go to this video, read the comments. Read some of the educated and uneducated comments. And so we're basically, I'm going to mute it. Manual pedal. Maybe this guy, I think this guy's a YouTube durianrider fan. He's running some certain things. Anyway, his steerer failed. Luckily, he wasn't hurt under the skin in his hand. He should be wearing gloves. Always, people, always fucking wear gloves. One of the worst crashes I had was last year, just riding a bike lane, getting cleaned up by a car. I wasn't paying attention. So always wear gloves. And I would have scraped the fuck out of my hands with them gloves on. Anyway, so look at that. Look at that there. He is. We're going to pause the video. We're going to pause this video. So the steel tube snapped there, all right? And so in the video, you can also see that bottom bolt is cinched, so it's not really that evenly balanced. The lad he was very honest in this video. He's very honest. He said he didn't use a torque wrench, and you can also see above that bolt there's a crimp line in that carbon steerer. All right, there's a crimp line there. So he's doing these bolts up way too tight. All right, so this is why you have to use a torque wrench on carbon for a while until you can get the feel for it. All right? If you got the feel for it, it's okay, but use a torque wrench to understand what 5 Newton meters feels like. You got to learn that. All right, so this is a forensic giveaway here. This Chinese company, I think it's Hongfu or whatever, Fengmo, Dingdu, or whoever gave him it under warranty. But it's not their fault. It's his fault. It's his friend's fault for letting him ride an uncut slam steerer. So he had his stem slammed and uncut. All right, you always want to have a big compression plug in your bike. Anyway, so I'll show you how to avoid this. Let's say you bought a new bike, you're not sure what handlebar height you want to do. Okay, fine. You got a carbon steerer. You need to run one of these big ass dildo-looking carbon fork steerers, expanders. All right, go to Chain Reaction. I'm not affiliated with them. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Chain Reaction Cycles sell them. I think they're made by Colnago. I put on these in Tori's bike recently. It just gives it extra security. All right, if you gotta run a steerer uncut slam, then fuck, man, please, for durianrider's sake, put a big fork steerer in there, and let's just ride around the car park. Yeah. It'd be good. And always have a popper plug in your fork, like one of these long motherfuckers, dildo ones, and use torque wrenches on carbon, please do that. Okay, so this would avoid this situation. Luckily, he wasn't hurt, all right, but he definitely would have been scared. So he's crimped his carbon. He's had his stem slammed, uncut. I mean, I see fucking people every single bunch, and that's how I spot a noob. If you've got a stem uncut and slammed on a carbon fork, then you're a fucking noob, all right? You're a fucking noob. Doesn't matter if your helmet's $400. Doesn't matter if your bike's 12 grand. You are a fucking noob. I say it in a friendly way, a tough love, older brother, daddy style. You're a noob if you're running a slammed, uncut steerer with like 20 mil, 30 mil above the fucking stem. It looks stupid, and it's fucking dangerous. It's fucking dangerous. I know there's people who are, they're generally, you know, the Instagram guys and girls who like pose lots of shots and they're, but one day I'm going to resell the bike. You're selling a bike with a compromised carbon fork steerer. Great karma. Great safety. Good one. All right. So, okay, if you want to do that, then put a fucking one of those Colnago dildo fork expanders in there so it's nice and deep and safe. All right. And use a torque wrench, please. Let's watch the rest of the video. So show what's going on. You've heard my rambling enough, but I can't stress enough. So he's just riding along in New York. I've ridden on the street in New York. Looks like that one, the 7-Eleven on the corner, and he just hit a pothole. It's not even a big pothole, but his fork steerer snapped. Not because the pothole is extra stress. The stress came from running an uncut slam steerer and over tightening the stem bolts. All right. So yeah. So that fork is not in the bin. He can just trim off the edge of it. Not wearing gloves. And ripped his skin. So one, always wear gloves, always wear a fucking helmet, and always use a torque wrench. Always use a proper steerer plug, okay? Always please do that, because your fork, it will fail. And hopefully it doesn't fail, but it will. It's gonna fucking fail. It doesn't matter what brand your bike it is, if it's from Shenzhen, China, made by Cannondale or Cervelo or Specialized or wherever, or Dongfu or Hengfu or Mongfu or Vegan Fu, it doesn't matter, all right? It's all carbon, and it doesn't like being fucking torqued up too much, and it needs to have a deep steerer in there. People in the comment section like, oh, if it was a Trek or a Specialized, wouldn't happen. That's bullshit. I've seen them all fail, man. Recently, the other day, someone sent me an image of a disc brake fork from a big company, expensive bike company, all right? Failed. 200 k's old, hit the front brakes, the fucking bottom fork snapped off, caused a crash, all right? So it doesn't matter what brand of bike you've got. You have to run a fucking stem plug deep enough and you have to use torque wrench. Anyway, go to that video, go visit the video, read through the comments and see how uneducated people are. People go, oh, my bikes are specialized. That means I can run a steerer, uncut, no stem plug or whatever. It's like, fucking hell, man. Seriously. And go and watch some of, this is a good video from Oz Cycle. Not bad, but Lucia Technic, he does some good ones as well. But anyway, the best plug to get is one of these ones, all right? One of those. Even if you don't run uncut slam. All bike this does my fucking head in. Why don't all bike manufacturers stock this steerer plugs style and depth in their carbon forks? Why not? Why not? It dumbfounds me. We're going to see some more fatalities and deaths and serious injuries from carbon fork steerers failing because people have them slammed uncut, no torque wrench, and no proper steerer plug. It does my head in. I see it every bunch, and that's another thing I don't race anymore. There's, it's just like a ticking time bomb. These noob kids with daddy and mummy buying them 10 grand bikes, and they got this fork steerer slammed uncut. I don't want to sit behind that, so get it fixed anyway. Chinese bikes, do they fail? Any bike can fail if it's improperly maintained. All right, so always check your carbon, cut your steerer, slam it if you're going to slam it, and put a fucking fork expander in it from day one, please. A long one, a long 10-inch BBC fork expander. Do it. Thank you. Public safety announcement from Durianrider. Signing off. Carb the fuck up.